This is from my September trip to the Grand Canyon. I took a lot of photos and did not want to waste them by not sharing with you. Standing on the corner is a public park in Winslow, Arizona, opened in 1999. Commemorating the song, Take It Easy, by Jackson Browne and Glenn Frey, recorded by the Eagles. Next stop is the Grand Canyon. The Visitor Center has an IMAX theater that shows millions of years of development of the Grand Canyon up to date. I checked into the hotel, and now I'm ready for adventure. I think that I will take a Jeep tour. I hear it's the best way to learn of the canyon's history and also see the great views. Loaded up and ready to go. I got lucky and had the front seat with the guide. When I first walked into view of the canyon, I just stopped and stared in wonder. When I first look across the Grand Canyon, I noticed that it is a really big ditch. Second is the colors gray, delicate green, and pink. Duck on a Rock comes from a local name formation that resembled a duck. Its bill has since worn off from erosion. My picture could be called a dork on the rock? Maybe. They have a great gift shop and a mini store for drinks and snacks. Inside the park next to the trails. Desert View is the easternmost developed area on the south rim. We had to stop for some elk that walked out onto the road. Recognized as a National Historic Landmark, the Watchtower was constructed in 1932. This particular tower was patterned after those found at Hovenweep. Design takes its influences from the architecture of the Puebloan people. 1956 Grand Canyon mid-air collision of a Lockheed L-1049 and a United Airlines Flight 718. A Douglas DC-7 changes aviation industry forever. That this volcano is dormant. It is one of the 23 volcanic craters in Arizona. These guys must be exchange students? They were talking and I thought it sounded Dutch. Looking out from up high in the tower. Coronado led an expedition in 1540 through the American Southwest, part of Mexico at that time. The Spanish explorer and his expedition party were the first Europeans to see the Colorado River and the Grand Canyon. As the sun sets, it lights up areas of the canyon and casts shadows elsewhere. He is telling us that mountain lions see us, but it is rare that we see them. They track us and can go long distances and people never see them.
People,
No,
even if they're really hungry.
if you keep your distance. The last guy that was killed by a lion in California, when they tracked down the lion, there was an old male, teeth were wore down, he was emaciated, he couldn't catch deer anymore. So caught the job.
Still rather be the top of the food chain.
Yeah, that's true.
Myself and others that I made friends with are enjoying talking about our travels and from where we traveled from. We are planning to stay until the sun sets. The colors are amazing at this time. Heading back to the visitor center after seeing the sun set transform the canyon's walls to dancing light and amazing colors. Mike is telling us to watch out for elk. They will just casually walk out onto the road. John Wesley Powell led the first Anglo expedition to go through the entirety of the Grand Canyon, battling the 250 rapids from Green River, Wyoming, through the Grand Canyon in 1869. During the Civil War, Powell commanded a Union artillery regiment and lost his right arm after being wounded in the Battle of Shiloh. Outside the Grand Canyon Visitor Center is a replica of one of his boats. Out of the 10 men that started out from Green River Station, 6 completed the entire journey. Now to the Grand Canyon Plaza Hotel for the second night, and then early morning hit the road home. I stopped on my way back home, and I could not believe that I found a gas pump that wouldn't take my credit card. Enjoyed some stops on Route 66. Thank you so much for watching.